guys, and welcome back to another Red Hunya review. Today's figure we're going to be taking a look at is the Jurassic World Dino Hybrid Dilophosaurus. Don't really think this is a hybrid again, it just looks like another repaint to me, and since Hasbro doesn't really tell us what these are exactly hybrids of, this is just a repaint, I'm guessing. There's no crossing between different dinosaur DNA here. It's just a Dilophosaurus again with a different color. It's got this lime green color. But anyway, let's take a look at the packaging like we always do here on my channel first. You have hybrid Dilophosaurus. I don't think that's true, but okay. Growling action. Ooh. Growling action with the dino damage. Dino hybrid. Here you got the 2 batteries included. Hasbro logo. Saying you can press the tail for the head action. You have a picture of the Dilophosaurus there. The face. You have his Venom Spray, just like before. And then T-Rex up in the corner, and the Jurassic World crest up in the top left corner. Jurassic World on this side. On the bottom, keep an eye out for these. And on the back of the package, we have what looks to be almost the same image that was on the previous Jurassic World Dilophosaurus. It's just with the new color scheme it's sporting here. Launching Venom projectile. Little picture there. Fantasy scene. Dilophosaurus. Authentic Jurassic World seal. Universal Hasbro. And up in the corner, dare I say it, Hybrid Dinos Battle for Survival. So if you give me a sec, I'll cut the electronic Dilophosaurus out and we can take a slightly closer look at this figure, even though I already kind of know what to expect since I've reviewed this figure. But anyway, let's get on to it. Alright, so he has 2 little ties holding him in and a plastic bubble keeping his Venom Spray in, but once you cut the 2 ties, he comes out pretty easily. And his Venom Spray. Really cool. And on the underneath side, like all the Jurassic World Growlers do, he comes with an instruction sheet. Not going to take too long here on this. You got a halfway decent looking image here of the figure. Mostly just in all shades of blue and a little bit of red. And I'm sure everyone's going to know what it says inside here. Just had to change the batteries and use the attack feature. Growling action with the dino damage, pull the tail down to launch the venom, yada yada yada. And you can change the batteries on the underneath side. You just have to remove the screw for the battery compartment. That's all. Not really an instruction sheet. I don't know why they give this to us. This is weird, but alright. Something's better than nothing, I guess. So either way. So here we go. We have Dino Hybrids. Electronic Growler Dilophosaurus here with Venom Spray. The Venom Spray this time doesn't almost look as darky of a green as it was last time. It's almost a little bit of translucent plastic, a little bit. Kind of neat. But what you do with this is just like last time. He's got this, the Dilophosaurus has this little circle in his mouth that holds this. Like so. You can almost leave it in and it looks like he's spraying it anyway, but if you want him to launch this at a victim, like let's see if we can hit Owen Grady here. Let's see if I can line this up correctly. Oh yeah! First try, I got him. So the Venom Spray action is kind of cool. I mean, it's almost like this dinosaur has a rocket projectile that it shoots. Really neat, and you also don't have to worry about your figures getting wet like with some of the old Kenner toys. The Dilophosaurus Kenner toy that you could fill up with water and spray water at other figures. That always paranoid me because I'd be afraid I was going to get my figures soaking wet. So this is kind of like a nice alternative to that. You can put it in his mouth, push his frills back, and then when he shoots, his frills pop forward. Kind of neat. Not the greatest, but it is kind of neat. You have to admit. Paint job for this figure is hit or miss depending on how you look at it, I guess. He's like this limey green color all throughout and behind the frills. He's got some brown thrown in here, like just the other figure had some brown thrown in throughout the entire figure, even on the back. The green does kind of change a little bit. It's not just all this limey green. It kind of turns to a slightly bit of a darker green on his underside. Not much though. And he also has a few little hints of orange throughout the figure too, most notably on the frill, a little bit on the face, and here on his back he's got this little orange patch with some of the brown mixed in. We have Jurassic World on the leg, the Dino damage, which I guess it's okay. I mean, lights up red. I always think the sound you're making, they could have used such an awesome, more like screeching, growling sound that this figure was hurt. I mean, this just sounds like you're tickling the figure, like, "Ew." Articulation, the arms can move a little bit, not 360, because they get hindered by the frill here, and then get hindered by the body down here, so you can move them as much as you want, or it can get to move. You can get it past the frill about there, that's about it. Articulation in the legs. They can't go through 60, kind of just back all the way and then forward to about here. They don't seem to want to go any further to about past that point. Same with the other leg. Goes back about all the way and then comes about forward to about yay, because it gets hindered here with the body. Face isn't too terrible for a Dilophosaurus here. I mean, he has his two trademark crests. Inside the mouth, I guess you could say detail and stuff could be slightly better. You can see the slit on the top of the jaw and on the bottom half of the jaw, so there's like two slits of plastic, saying that this figure was kind of just squished together. Screw holes, there's 3 on his back side, 1, 2, 3, and then the screw on his underneath side for the battery compartment. They painted all the claws on his feet, 3 here, and then the ones here on the back they painted too. Kind of nice. Same with the finger claws they painted. So paint job actually on this guy isn't too terrible. It's actually, I mean, depending on how you look at it, it could be better than the original Jurassic World Growler Dilophosaurus paint job. But I don't know. Red Hunya's rating for the Dino Hybrids Jurassic World Dilophosaurus figure would probably come in at around a 2.7, maybe a 3, depending on how much of a fan you are of the paint job. I rated the original Jurassic World Dilophosaurus a 3.5, I'm pretty sure, or 3. It was somewhere in that area. I had to rate this thing. I give it probably a 3.7, 3.6. So I'm going to rate this one slightly less, just because it's at its heart, it's just a repaint. It's not a new figure. It claims to be a hybrid, but it doesn't say exactly what it's a hybrid of. So that's why it loses a little bit of points here in my book. But if this figure was released first as a part of the Jurassic World line, the original, and we got this green one instead of the kind of lame gray one that we got, I may have rated this figure slightly higher. But the fact this came in the Dino Hybrids line, and it's not really a Dino Hybrid, or from what I see anyway, he loses some points in my book. But if he came out in the other line, he may have been rated exactly the same as the Growler Dilophosaurus that I rated the first time. So yes, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this, and post a comment down below and tell me what you think of the Dino Hybrids Growler Dilophosaurus. Do you think he's cool, or do you just think it's another lame repaint and Hasbro being lazy, not telling us what it's a hybrid of actually? But either way, no hate towards this figure. It is cool, I guess, if you missed out the first time on the Growler Dilophosaurus from Jurassic World. Pick this guy up, I would say. But if you already got the Dilophosaurus from the original Jurassic World line from 2015, the gray one, I'd probably stay away from this one, as it's probably not really worth it. Unless you really like that figure so much that you want another one, but just in a different color. In which case, then I'd say go for this guy then. Either way, hope everyone enjoyed this video review, and join me next week as I will be reviewing the Papo Baryonyx. I've been waiting to cut him out of the plastic for some time and add him into my display case with my other Papos. So yes, hope everyone enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.